You will now learn about the process for planning for and evaluating a student with a suspected EBD disability. For this section of the training, you'll need a copy of the EBD evaluation planning form, in addition to the eligibility record review document for EBD and the EBD eligibility determination form. Please pause the video to gather these handouts. Once a referral for evaluation is accepted by the ARC, a comprehensive evaluation should be planned based on the student's unique needs. Any of the above behaviors could lead to the identification of a student as EBD only if the behavior clearly interferes with the student's educational performance. When planning a comprehensive evaluation for EBD determination, the ARC should determine which area or areas of social-emotional functioning need to be addressed: interpersonal relationships, academic deficits related to behavior, unhappiness, depression, and/or physical symptoms or fears. This discussion will drive planning of the evaluation. The evaluation plan for a student exhibiting deficits in interpersonal relationships should look different from an evaluation plan for a student who is severely depressed. For example, adaptive behavior scales and social skills rating scales may be appropriate tools to evaluate severe deficits in social competence. However, if the concern of the ARC is severe deficits in academic performance related to social emotional problems, the ARC may select norm-referenced or criterion-referenced measures of academic performance along with measures of social emotional functioning. For a student who exhibits a general pervasive mood of unhappiness or depression, the ARC will likely want to collect data using behavior rating scales, measuring internalizing behaviors. They may also want data from self-reports and informal checklists. Finally, adaptive behavior scales and behavior rating scales may be appropriate tools to evaluate physical symptoms or fears associated with personal or school problems. If the ARC suspects that severe deficits in academic performance are related to the student's social emotional problems, the ARC should plan to include norm-referenced and/or criterion-referenced academic measures as part of the evaluation to gather supporting evidence of an emotional behavior disability. Additionally, assessments of cognitive functioning, sensory, and/or other health factors is necessary to rule out any of these conditions as a primary reason a student exhibits severe behavior problems. Students with cognitive or sensory delays may demonstrate behavior to avoid difficult academic tasks. Understanding how a student processes information may provide valuable knowledge about his or her level of problem solving, executive functioning, memory, etc. These are the additional components that are considered when planning a comprehensive evaluation. The ARC must plan for an evaluation that includes a variety of assessment tools. Multiple observations must occur as part of the comprehensive evaluation to gather data regarding the student's behavior across time and settings, as well as to gather information to determine if the student exhibits misbehavior to a marked degree. To determine if behaviors occur across settings, evaluation data should be collected in multiple areas such as the classroom, instructional groups, non-academic and extracurricular groups, community-based activities, and home. Observations should be planned to occur across a variety of different times to show a consistent pattern of problem behavior. And finally, observations should document the frequency, intensity, and duration of problem behavior to demonstrate marked degree. Parental input is a critical component of the evaluation process for EBD, and the ARC should make multiple attempts to get meaningful input from parents, such as social developmental history and completion of behavior rating scales. Outside evaluation, data, information that's presented by parents must be considered by the ARC and documented. If the parent is unable or unwilling to provide input, attempts to include parents and parental response should be carefully documented.